I just thought I'd make a video showing one of the frequent problems you see in top tier, and one of the reasons why the game is ludicrously unbalanced. And it's quite remarkable how poorly balanced the game is at top tier. If I were to quickly give you a little example, if I just pause this quickly, if I go into my player card, if you look at my M1A2, I have a 44% win rate. If you look at, let's say, my T72B3, I have a 35% win rate. If you look at my 2F, I have a 38% win rate. And if you look at Germany, I have a 66% win rate and a pretty beastly KD because it's just so easy to play. But let's look at the composition of this team, and you'll see an issue almost immediately. Okay, so we're in. Now, not everyone's in, but it'll still give you an idea. Let me get off that tank, it's loud. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2A6s, and 1, 2, and 2 2A5s. So that's 7. That's 7 10.7 tanks out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of 10 players, that's 70% of their team is 10.7. Currently, 2 of our entire team is 10.7. So that's 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say 9. So 2 out of 9 spawned in are currently 10.7. That's not a 10.7. So we still only have 2 10.7s in our entire team. We have now 3 10.7s. This is arguably one of the worst 10.7s in the game. So we finally got another 10.7, but it's not equal to our Leopard. We got a 9.7, so literally someone's full up tiered. No one in this is actually technically fully up tiered, really. I don't know what the BR of that is, but it's an AA, so who really cares? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like something like 9 top tier MBTs, 9 10.7 tanks, 9 extremely capable fighting vehicles, and we currently have 3 10.7 tanks. None of them have the firepower of this, and none of them are as good as this. And yet we have 3, and they have 9, or whatever it is right now. This is one of the problems right now, is the team composition. You're literally facing just stacks of 2A6s. Okay, so now the game's filling out even more with late joiners. A 10.0, why is he in here? We need more 10.7s to compete. These should all be M1A2s. That's what they should be, to shoehorn in 4 more M1A2s. That's what we need. We need that to compete. Because currently now, we've got to wait for these to fill out. We can spawn in. So there we go. We finally got a Leclerc S2. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 10.7 tanks. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For every 1 10.7 we have, they have 3. How are we supposed to compete with that? Really? So, and here's the issue. Because these guys have 2A6s, right, if I kill a 2A5, it goes down to a 2A4. Likely because that one came before it and would have likely used it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2A6s. So for 8 of these guys, if I kill them, they just get downgraded onto a really capable tank. So it gets to the point where it doesn't really matter if you kill a 2A6, so you just come back in a 2A5, which is almost as effective in reality. It's still a very good tank. So it's just, how are you meant to compete with this? I mean, if you really want to break this down, the M1A1 isn't 10.7, so he has access to one 10.7 vehicle. I have access to one. This guy whoever was in 72B3 might have had access to 2. this guy might have access to 1, and this guy might have access to 2, I think. So that's about 2 or 3 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them have access to 2 10.7 MBTs. No wonder Allied teams are not competing. It gets to the point where the reality is that to even compete, all the ones that are in 10.7 MBTs would have to kill like 3 2A6s and a 2A5 each, just to counter it, just to be on level terms in terms of performance. It's completely unreasonable to expect that. The way lineups are currently stacked is ridiculous, and then it gets to the point where, you know, these guys might get killed after a couple of kills, and then they get in a G91 instead, which is pretty much the most brain dead cast play in the game right now, because Nords are ludicrously easy to use. You don't have to hit your target and they will kill. And you'll see what essentially happens. We actually put up quite a good early fight. You know, we get up the map, we secure some ground. No, we actually are. We do quite a good job on A. Me and this HSTVL. We take out a 2A5 over here. Together, I come up here and I try and take a securing position so I can hold this point on the map. But okay, so currently there were 8 2A6s. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. So currently 4 2A6s have died, but most of them have just gone on to 2A5s. So they're still in a 10.7 tank. Where's our M1A2? Oh, he's now on an IPM1. So there you go, so he's out of a 10.7 tank. And now we have literally 2 10.7 tanks left with 2. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 to 2 in terms of top tier MBTs right now. And again, people are wondering why Allied teams aren't competing. This is one of the reasons. So I shoot this guy up here, but I don't manage to kill him. I think I just hit him with a bad shot because I didn't realize what type of leopard he was because, you know, panic shot. But I know this guy's here, so I decide eventually to back up and take a shot from a different angle. And I get a little ammo snipe. So I just killed him in a 2A5. I believe he was in a 2A5. But we'll know by what he gets into. There you go, he gets into a 2A4. So now let's have a look. We currently have one top tier MBT on our team. We have one. Literally one. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. This guy's in a 9.3. It's moronic, the matchmaker for this game. And this is one of the main reasons these 206s should be matched with M1A2s, Challenger 2Fs, and T72B3s and T80Us. That's what they should be facing. It should be mandatory that both sides start with the same amount of 10.7 vehicles. Okay, that's how it should work. And until you achieve that, you're not going to get balance in this game. Because you could achieve balance in this game, I think, with these vehicles to a certain degree. I think the win rate would lean in favour of Germany, but with team compositions like this, of course Germany are going to win. I mean, I'm going to fast forward through this bit, because essentially this will show you the end. So I'm just going to basically to the end of the game. Because most of this is just a standoff, really. So So you see, I get pushed, I reverse out, get a couple of kills. So wait until I kill this guy. Okay, so let's see what they all get into, and we'll do another team recount. Look again how many people we've lost. That's because these people don't have the depth of lineup, because they don't have it. Because they don't have two 10.7 MBTs, an awesome 10.0. They don't have that, because a lot of them were in 10.0 vehicles or 9.7 vehicles. So the next step down is not competitive. That's what you have to understand when you up tier people, is that you may up tier their best vehicle, but the problem is that if they have a 10.0, a 9.7, a 9.3, a 9.0, if that 10.0 gets up tiered to 10.7, it may be useful. The 9.7 might be to a certain degree. The 9.3 won't be. Neither will the 9.0. You've made half of their lineup literally useless. So currently there's 1, 2, 3, 4 10.7 MBTs versus 1. This is why this game is not balanced. The matchmaker will not allow it to be balanced, because currently you get team compositions like that.